These are the landing skids, and I've developed 3 different prototypes and also a lid, a case or a hood for the Phantom Pro, the Plus edition with the display. And today I'd like to show you all the different products that I've been working on. And this is show you the Scorpion Skid, the Arris Scorpion. It's the progress was paid for by your support, especially you guys who owns the Mavic, who bought the Arris XL skid. I am still developing a newer version that's more rugged, and as you guys requested, ground, need higher ground clearance, and we work on that. This here is the Scorpion skid designing with the blue drop attachment. And so this is a special skid Phantom with shock absorber designed for maximum protection, especially when you guys are pro level. You pro level flyer who turns off the obstacle avoidance, all the real sensing. By turning it off, you'll not disable the obstacle avoidance. However, you do have more performance, and also you save on battery life. And for those who are new to the Phantom series, I do suggest that maybe you should fly it with obstacle avoidance on. This 2 components. Let me show you the Scorpion skid right here. This is a Scorpion skid. This Scorpion skid is designed with the Phantom 4 and the Phantom 4 Pro and Advanced in mind. This is designed for maximum protection, especially when you're flying pretty high and you decelerate. What I noticed is that a lot of the repair that I have gotten came from the landing skid break. And those who flies, they have an advantage when you fly the drone without the obstacle avoidance sensor. You'll save on battery life, you have more flight time, and also what you will experience is that the drone actually maneuvers a lot better and doesn't have to slow down on deceleration. But however, when you turn it off, there's no buffer. When you land, it's going to be a hard landing, and most people underestimate the height of the drone, and so land impact against the ground. And majority of the 50% of the repair I've seen are related to the gimbal breakage, related to the deceleration with the landing leg. If you can see this landing leg right here, it's actually a lot thinner than a lot slimmer than the Phantom 4 leg. The Phantom Pro, you'll have, I mean, this leg here is the camera is really close too, and when you decelerate, the make impact on the ground, this will bow and will break, and then you'll damage a very expensive gimbal. Once you damage the very expensive gimbal, I mean, this is the leg right here. You see how close it is to the ground, and once you make an impact, once you decelerate, go for a hard landing, this will break, and then your gimbal will break also, and this is a very expensive gimbal to break. So what I designed is the Scorpion skid. It raises the drone a lot higher, and also gives you shock absorbers. These are shock absorbers, and then you have bumpers. You have bumpers in the front and the rear, and this is the new Scorpion Arris Scorpion skid that I have developed, especially for the Phantom 4 Pro and the Phantom 4 Advanced. It's lightweight, and it's designed for maximum impact, and this is for your pro flyer out there. And also you have this compartment right here, which you can purchase a blue drop kit for. And this is the blue drop. The blue drop is it's a cargo release system, and what you do is you just snap it on into place like this, and now you have a cargo release. There's different cargo release systems out there you can get from Amazon. I saw one that's servo based. It's $225, and it comes with a separate remote and it's Wi-Fi. linkage, so you have only like maybe, if you're lucky, you have 50 feet or 50 or 100 yards, no, not even 100 yards, you'll have maybe 50 yards of control time, so you don't have the ability to deliver cargo from afar. Where my base here, my Blue Drop system, is entirely integrated to the drone. So the way it works is, as you know, when you're flying the drone, you're going to your destination, and then when you look down to see where you are, locate the drop zone, the C1 button on the controller will send the camera forward, and then another C1 again will actually cause it to do a quick glance down. The quick glance down is just enough pressure to release the cargo. Okay, so this is how the cargo system works, and it has the range of pretty much the distance of your drone. So if you get a signal extender, you can extend it 10 miles out, your drone can release cargo 10 miles out. It's not subordinate to any radio or extra package you have to haul. This is lightweight, and this is printed using the stereolithography method, and this is extremely rigid, and the detail is very fine. This is a really advanced system here, and once I take it from the scaffolding, what I do is I hand finish these. These are the components for it. Sub components, and this is a trigger system, and this is what you see there is the slide, and this is not flimsy. This is extremely strong. I can show you. I'm tapping really hard right now. You just can't break it. This is unbreakable. This thing is extremely strong. So this foam right here is a really tough resin. So this casing right here can withstand long amount of use. And it uses a spring drop pin system. And you can purchase this from my website to go with your Arris. However, if you guys do not want to do any cargo drop, you don't want to do any fishing or any kind of balloon drops or any other device drop that you want to try from a drone, you can just buy the skid alone. Okay, so again, you get two color combo. What you get is the pure white combo right here. You have the Scorpion ribbing, lightweight. It's extremely lightweight and really strong, by the way. Then you have the black combination. This actually also looks good. You can see it on my website where the different combo is. But however, if you want to install, let's go ahead and install this. To install this system here onto your drone, all you have to do is, you see this notch right here. This notch is facing front, okay? And so what you do is you slide it in, okay? Apply some pressure so it locks into place, and the ribbing actually is designed to lock into place, and once it's locked in, it doesn't slide anymore. Okay, so now you have that locked into place right there. You see, now it doesn't slide, and you have maximum protection, and it gives you a clearance of about an extra 1.5 inch off the ground. Should you drop it, should you do a hard landing, this will stop it from having a hard landing. And it has front and rear bumpers. Front and rear bumpers here. This front and rear bumper will, should you make a different off angle landing, it still will recover, and you're protecting your gimbal, and also you're protecting the landing skid. The design of this is sloped down, as you can see the slope here. It does not interfere with the height positioning. These sonar right here in the bottom. This has, I designed it, there's so many different prototypes to get to this point right here. So there was a lot of different measuring, and I finally got the right design and the right combination of slope that it actually allows the height positioning, so you can actually sense the height and it doesn't interfere with any of the navigational system as part of the drone. And aesthetically, you can see the design works really good with the drone itself. Okay, so what I also developed to go with the Arris Scorpion Skid and the Blue Drop system is a clamshell case for the LCD screen of the DJI Phantom 4 Pro Plus. The 4 Plus has a built-in screen, which is a touchscreen Android device, has a glass digitizer, and like all glass product, it is prone to crack, to fracture. And if you crack this, it's an expensive replacement. You probably have to replace the whole remote. So I developed a way to protect it. I created a clamshell case right here. This is the case cover. It covers the back and the front of the screen. How do you install it? You just simply snap it into place. See, it locks right in. Locks in, and then you can close it for storage. And then when you do need to fly it, you open it up. Comes with this attachment here, and now you have a hood system. So this serves as a hood. Now all you have to do is just install this. So to install it, you just line it up like that. This piece here, you line up the ridges. Now you have a hood. And as you can see, this hood system is ideal. It's compact and it's already integrated into your controller. It's rigid, unlike any other hood system. And it also comes with the side vents that you can put on too. This model here is my beta prototype. I will include the two shutter on the left and right that to allow you to get better sunshade. But I find that the LCD is bright enough that you don't need the side shades. And plus it gives you have this little area right here where you can control or have access to all the different touch control. Then you have access to this button on top, the top button, which is the screen lock or the reset button. And then when you want to store it away, all you have to do is pull this off like this. You can fold this up, put this in your case. Now this is ready for storage. Okay. So this is a all-in-one solution. You can find this also from my website. And again, everything here is developed for professional user because I myself use this out in the field. And I did not find a product online that suited my needs. So I just went ahead and just developed myself. And everything here was made possible by all you other guys who subscribe to me and who purchase from my website, who supports it. Every penny goes to advancing the accessory design, and it gives me more advanced opportunity to create higher quality product for you guys. And I do appreciate your input and your support. And the next month or so, I'm revamping my channel. I'm making it as high quality as possible, and I'm taking this up a notch. I'm gonna get input from customers, especially you guys, you subscribers, and I will listen to you guys, and I will definitely explore any kind of advice that you give me. Let's go ahead and test the drop system and the skid out in the field. Okay, this is a side note. I live in the suburb of Richmond, Virginia, a pretty nice cul-de-sac, and I'm a proponent of healthier eating and healthier living. So my kids wanted pets. I gave them a pet that we could benefit from. So we got ourselves some neighborhood pet chicken. I have 3, and you can probably see them roam the neighborhood. It's my daughter Cozy Coop there. There's a few more just roaming around. And as you can see, this is my backyard. I have a creek behind it if you follow my video. I also, with this, I have a rabbit hutch and a chicken coop right there. These chickens are definitely extremely smart. Okay, so for this test, I'm gonna call this Operation Broom Drop. That broom there, I'm gonna fly it about 50 feet up in the air, travel maybe 20 yards, and then I'm gonna drop it on command. I can definitely take it a lot further, but this broom drop will show you the weight ability of this and how the broom is off level, off center, or a asymmetrical design, and the skid is raised high enough. And also what you see I have in front, can't barely see, it's gonna be out of focus, but anyways, this piece here is the attachment part, the drop part of the blue drop system, and I'm going to go ahead and install the blue drop system onto this. With this blue drop system, I'm going to use this one. Basically, what I have is just this install. Just snap it on, drop it in place like this. Now snap it in. Okay. Now I'm just going to turn on the drone. Turn on the controller. Alright, now with the controller on, now I have this piece. Okay, so it's pretty simple. I just line it up so it locks. Now just line up right here, slide this forward, lock in place. Now this is lock. Okay, so now what I have is this piece of the broom. I'm going to attach it on. Let's see how I do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's going to carry this broom up pretty high up, and then we're going to drop it. Yeah, about right here. I'm going to loop it a little bit more. Okay, so now what you see is the broom. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Alright, let's look up there at the drone. Get the focus in place. I'll move it forward a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to send it higher up. Alright. Move it about 50 yards out. And now I'm going to look down, look at my target. So I'm looking for the broom. That's the broom there. You can see it. I'm going to go ahead and do the cargo drop. Now the broom drops down. Now I'm going to land the drone. You can do a hot landing. You can see this hot landing is not an issue at all. Text the camera. Alright, so this is how the Arris Blue Drop modular was created. It took me about 3 years to actually develop a drop system that is lightweight, versatile, and easy to integrate. This is the Arris Blue Drop modular, designed to go on the Scorpion. It is printed, was designed in CAD, printed in SLA, which is stereolithography, which is the resolution is extremely high. This is the scaffolding system right here, what came out of the printer. And then after I took it out of the printer, what I had to do next was to do some light sanding of these. These pieces are a lot stronger than PLA. This is a UV resin that is hard as rock. I mean, this thing is insanely hard. What I mean by that, let me show you how hard it is. So this is one of the, this is the push pin, one of the release lever or the trigger, and you can see I cannot break it. As you can see, I'm scratching it real hard. It will not break. This thing is heat resistant, extremely tough. This is a really powerful resin, and I will, from here forward, will develop fine parts for all my new accessory using the SLA method, and for the big one I will use the FDM printing method. And everything here is made in the US and handcrafted. After it comes out the printer, 50% of the work is actually going into finishing it and fine-tuning it, so that when you have a system, when you engage the drop payload to release, it works every single time. And the way this payload system works is you have, when you purchase this, you'll get this module to go into the Scorpion, and also what you get is this is the receiver, and simply you just slide in, lock the notch in place, push this forward, now it's locked, okay? And that's how this works. And then this delivers. Once the camera SC2 hits this, it delivers the payload. And this is spring loaded, and it uses high quality copper shaft, so these will not rust, and it's designed for maximum use. And again, this is one of these multi-use tools that you can use for life-saving dropping of cargo, or you can drop bait into the ocean, so you can go fishing with it, or you can just send you can fly a life preserver over to someone who's drowning and then just aid them, or you can just have some fun and just fly water balloons to your kids or neighbors and drop it down from them. So again, this is as far as the possibility of delivery, cargo delivery by drone, only your imagination is the limit. Again, and I advise you, when you use this, use discretion. Do not fly over 400 feet and do a cargo drop. These things, once they drop, they make a big impact on the ground. So be cognizant of what you have below you, and please don't use it maliciously. These shafts are made from high grade copper shaft.